Hey Front Row family, Happy New Year! It's 2015, and as you know by now, we turn 10 years old this year. I'm so fired up to celebrate with you and see what the next 12 months will have in store. Well, before I get into what's coming up down the road in the next 30 days and the next 12 months, I want to talk about celebrating the last 30 days. You know, we had a great month in December, some huge highlights that I want to share, and I'm going to leave you today in this video with a personal story that I think you'll dig. But first of all, what's to celebrate? First of all, University of Dayton. Dr. Teitelbaum and his class have raised money every year for some deserving charities. In the last couple years, Front Row Foundation has been the beneficiary of that money. This year, they broke their own personal record, $18,055, to support 2+ Front Row experiences that we're going to host in 2015. Congratulations to that class, and thank you to that class. They are a great reminder of the power of our fan fundraisers, people that have gathered together and said, we want to raise money to help put a recipient in the front row of their favorite event. Speaking of great fundraising events, I want to talk about Hal Elrod's Best Year Ever Blueprint event, which I had the privilege of attending and speaking at just a couple weeks ago. Over 200 people gathered in San Diego, and at the end of the event, over $20,000 was raised for Front Row Foundation. Some of that money came by way of support of our shirt campaign, the Give One, Get One, several $1,000s. And then Hal Elrod, along with his business partner, John Berghoff, who's also a Front Row Foundation board member, stepped up to donate $10,000 to Front Row Foundation. That makes Hal Elrod the biggest individual sponsor of Front Row Foundation in 2014. These guys are world class at what they do, but they've got this great giving spirit. I just wanted to say thank you to Hal Elrod, to John Berghoff, and everybody at that event who stepped up to make it just a huge success and one of our biggest fundraisers of the year. Coming up in January, here's what's going down. 3 Front Row experiences, so stay tuned, watch your Facebook feed, check out the newsletter, and see what we're going to create together for some very deserving recipients and their families. And finally, I want to share with you a personal story, something that happened just a couple of days ago. My son and I were at the table, and he's recently found the power of the wishbone. Yes, the wishbone that comes from the chicken that my wife cooked in the kitchen and then dries out. My son learned that if you compete with somebody or if you pull with somebody, that whoever's got the longest piece would get their wish granted. So he's begging to pull this wishbone with me. And so we sit at the table and we pull the wishbone and he wins. And I asked him, I said, Tiger, what did you wish for? He said, I wish to get a hug from my dad. Now, before you judge, this kid receives 80 hugs a day in this house. So I was kind of blown away that that's what he wished for, because I was anticipating ice cream or all the wishes in the world or something a little bit more elaborate. I said, buddy, I think there's a good chance of that coming true. About an hour later, Tiger's getting ready for school and he's putting on his jacket, and I said, hey buddy, I love you, have a great day at school, and I went to give him a big hug. And as I'm hugging him, he whispers in my ear, wishes do come true. And in that moment, I got teary-eyed. I couldn't believe, I wish that there had been a camera around to capture this moment. Probably one of my best dad moments to date. So this brings us to your wishes and your dreams for 2015. And my thought for you would be, get excited about something, get excited through the clarity of what it is you want to achieve. You know, write it down and then share it with your community. I want to share with you that our goal for 2015, our goal is to create the best experiences possible for the most deserving people. I know collectively we can do that. You know, this is our 10-year anniversary, so we're going to celebrate all of what's been done, but we're going to use our momentum to do the best work ever in 2015. And as we always say, you can't always choose what seat you're given in life, but you can always choose to have a front row experience. Thanks for watching this video. Can't wait to see what we create together in 2015. Until next time, keep living life in the front row.